had long hair for about 12 years. And a friend of hers was a lucky candidate of being a makeover of ours. And she's like, well, you look good, maybe me too. And she is lovingly donating her hair to Locks of Love because you know we love that.
That's some thick hair too.
It's beautiful.
It's
I mean,
hair.
absolutely beautiful hair. And it was such a loving thing that she did. And to go home to a husband who's used to long hair.
Well, that's what it looked like before. Oh my goodness.
There she
Julie's
is.
looking into like, oh wow, okay, that's what I look like, and this is her now.
Okay,
look at
how
the
beautiful.
vavoom in her look.
Unbelievably different look.
I think it's classic, it's beauty, and talk about easy. It's got to be
That's
easy.
one of the biggest things she said. I asked for limitations, and she's like, well, I'm not really good at doing my hair. So we gave her a shape that she can do or not do almost anything. If she lets it go, it'll flick. If she wants to use a round brush, she can turn it under. We did the round brush today just to show and fine tune it. And I just love how it shapes her face. It brings her into, not trendy, but it brings her right up to what's going on in fashion right now.
Is that her natural color?
No, we colored her hair.
It is pretty darn close.
It is. Now what we did,
was
she
this
had a
treated
little,
too?
no, this was not treated.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we cut this bad boy off.
Look at that. It has like natural highlights in it.
Yeah. Did you color your hair prior?
Yeah, a little bit.
She had some blonde in the front.
Okay.
It was washing her out, her color before.
Yeah. So what we did is we wanted to go in with a little richer tone for the fall. We gave her some like Titian highlights, very subtle, so that way she doesn't have to have high maintenance. So the big thing here was easy maintenance. And I just love what it did for her eye color. If you saw the picture before, you couldn't really see much except for the hair. And now you're looking at her beautiful features. And that the eye color I thought was gorgeous. And that's what got me to pick those colors for her hair.
Julie, were you nervous? I'm going to move over here. Were you nervous when they cut this off?
No, I wasn't. I was so ready.
Really?
I was so ready.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
She was great.
Even if I was ready, I think I'd have those
she was
butterflies in my
fabulous.
stomach.
I thought she was going to ask for something to drink or something. No, she was absolutely wonderful. We were like, I'm doing theatrical cutting, and she's like, yeah, whatever.
So her face, what have we done to compliment? Because she's got some darker tones now.
Well, she needed the richness in her hair, so I'm so happy that Michelle gave her such beautiful color and highlights. That frames her face, so now her eyes can be the star. In her before photo, her eyebrows were just like a real dark brown. And with the warm honey tone she has, we tinted her eyelashes with a little bit of auburn, and that just helps to frame her eyes. Her eye colors that we used, I used peaches, greens, and bronzes. So everything I did plays off of her eye color. Her eye color is such a beautiful kind of golden green, but she has so much gold in there that I really wanted to emphasize that because it's a real unique color. And by shading her eyes with, we did kind of like the khaki bronze out here, peach, and then look up, green underneath, and that's very subtle. So what it's doing is it's casting shadow and reflecting in her eyes, but it's very subtle. So everyone, if you have green eyes, hazel eyes, it looks wonderful to use a little bit of a green tone.
So last week, didn't you say that green, like mattes and greens, might be in for the fall?
Well, the metallics, you could do metallic greens or you could do matte greens. They're both really big. Yeah, you have the bronzes and the jewel tones, but you also have the very muted, earthy tones, the greens and the plums. So they're all really fun. But yeah, these are great fall colors for her. And this is something easy for her to do. I mean, really in her before photo, you just didn't notice how beautiful her eyes are. So
you were did you wear your hair like that, or would you pull it back in a pony?
I'd always pull it back.
Yeah, so what's the use of having all that hair? But now her eyes, we have, the focus has been brought up to her face instead
You
of
mentioned that you
drawn
tinted
down.
her eyelashes. Who should be doing that? I don't think I've ever heard you talk about that.
Well, lash and brow tinting is awesome because everyone can do it.
the brow, but the lash
But the lashes, it just makes your lashes look nice and rich. Obviously, the ladies that have the lighter lashes, the blonde, the light brown, or some women with dark lashes, the ends get blonde or bleached from the sun. So a lash tint lasts usually about 6 to 8 weeks. It only takes about 15-20 minutes to do, and it just makes them look so much richer.
What if you already, like somebody like me, I already have black eyelashes. Can you make them blacker?
You can. We could do, and we could even mix in a little bit of a little bit of a blue black, or if say you have really fair blonde lashes and you want them brown because black might be too much for you, then you could do like a brown. You can mix an auburn. You can custom do color on them, and it's wonderful.
That's super cool. You know what? We're gonna have to do a whole segment on that,
It's
so we can see
fun.
before and afters on that. I love it, and I love your look, Julie. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You really do. Yeah.
Isn't that great?
I have envy.
Well, and it softens her up. She is approachable. She's relaxed looking. The hair is just shiny. I love the framing around her face. It
I
just
think it
opens
does
the whole
wonders for
thing
her face shape. Yes.
Unbelievable.